Absolutely. So, as a two-time author, as an award-winning speaker, as a PR consultant, it's very, very important to maximize my visibility, right? I want to increase my visibility, and there's two ways to do it. You can either do it yourself, create your own platform, and pray that people find you, and or because you can actually do both, right? And or leverage OPP, right? As we talked about, right? OPP, and not the for those of you who grew up in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, you know that OPP stood for something else. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about other people's platforms. And so by leveraging other people's platforms, you put yourself in a position to increase, once again, your visibility and your credibility. Because here's the reality. Randy's not bringing just anybody on his platform. If they're not credible, they're not bringing on. Why? Because that will destroy his brand. And so what happens is I'm very selective on whose platforms I get on, but the people that whose platforms that I go on, they're selective of who they bring on as well. And so that credibility. So to your listeners, you have maximum credibility, Randy, right? So now I come along and you lend your credibility to me. All right. So what I teach my clients, especially those who are coming to me for public relations, is that you want to find ways to one, continue to build your credibility, but then find people who will lend you their credibility. And as you grow, because it only takes one thing to help you to attract that credibility, but it takes a lot of small things to keep the credibility. Now, it also takes one thing to wreck your credibility. And then then you have to do multiple things to bring that back. And so by leveraging other people's platforms, it gives me an opportunity to do what I love to do, which is to connect and promote. Like I have the greatest admiration for you. So to be able to be on your platform now, I have content that I can share promoting you
Yeah.
while also promoting me. So creating that mutual benefit, which is extremely important for anybody that's out there looking to build a business, whether they're a serial entrepreneur or just have one business. It's important that number one, that you be the brand and then leverage other people's platforms so you can expose others to your brand by adding value to those platforms and vice versa.